Okay, looking at the first and second ribs, there's a couple of different ways of doing this. The standard way is to thrust the rib downwards. The first rib in particular tends to always sublux superiorly. So the thrust, the corrective thrust, tends to be inferior, anterior and medial if we're thrusting directly on the rib. Lie on your back for me, mate. Now, there's a number of different ways of doing it. Let's bring you over this way. Okay, I'm going to use that soft spot over that MCP area again. And it's going to come onto the first rib there. I'll side bend the head down so that the occiput comes against the pieziform area. So the neck, I've basically got the neck in the palm of my hand, so that's stabilized. I then apply force to the rib by pushing downwards, medial and a little anterior until I get the infill, and then the thrust is actually a combination of two things. Side bending the head onto my hand, which forces it down, and also thrusting with the hand ventrally and inferiorly and medially. So in that position there, it's that. Okay, once more there. There. We can do that way. The problem you've got is that my experience has been that most people who manipulate this way actually manipulate the vertebra rather than the rib. An alternative technique is to fix the rib and thrust the vertebra on the rib. And this tends to be a little bit more discreet. Now, can I sit you up for a second? I'll show you what I'm going to do with the hand. So if I'm going to manipulate this right first rib, I'm going to be on this side, Mark's going to be supine, so I'm going to reach back this way. This hand grabs him around the neck, very high up. Now the hand's in that position. These two flex fingers help stabilize the hand. The other two fingers go around the neck, there. The spread thumb also stabilizes and contracts the thenar area, there. So it's in that position. That brings the thenar eminence down onto that first rib. Now, I've got to be careful again that the scapula is not in the waist of my arm, is going to be way tucked underneath there. So it's going to run parallel with the spine again. Okay, lie on your back. Okay, arms cross chest again. Reaching high up on the neck, because you will slide down. High on the neck. Make sure this arm is parallel with the spine. Roll him onto your hand there. Find the rib. Thrust. Okay. To do the second, you simply come down a little bit.